Hi, everybody. Monica here, Wellbeing Mastery, and I'm so excited. We have an amazing guest, Joshua Bloom, who's going to talk about his work and why is he here. Well, we've got a very special occasion. There is a show coming up, Wellbeing Mastery: Top Secrets to Reclaiming Your True Health and Abundant Energy. So, a lot of people, unfortunately, these days suffer from pain, suffer from lack of energy, being all exhausted all the time. And, it was my dream to bring you solutions. So, Joshua is one of our amazing guests. We have 27 guests on this show coming up. Everybody's going to be sharing their expertise in health and wellness. They're already top-notch experts, just like Joshua here, and they've been through their own journey of reclaiming health and energy. So what I have done, I invited all 27 of them, and we'll be releasing full-length interviews for you guys to jump in. It's completely free. There's no obligations. It's really a gift from all of us to you, so that you can step into that life that you truly deserve, and that you can be healthy and you can have this abundant energy, so that you can have motivation and create a bigger life. So that was my dream, to bring that to people. And this is why I invited all the guests. So there is a link in this show, in the live somewhere on top. And I'm also going to put it in the comments later for you. If you want to sign up, just you put your name and your email and you're in. So basically that's it. So anyway, I want to invite Joshua here. Welcome, Joshua. How are you doing? Tell us a little bit about, what's happening and about yourself. I think everybody wants to know who you are.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, I'm excited to be here as well. So, what I do is I engage in the quantum field to create miracles. And how we do that is we get into a way of being that Dr. Bruce Lipton would say is called growth. And we get into that way of being, and that way of being allows you to be in a place where your body automatically transforms what's needed to transform. So, whatever it is that you're working on, maybe you have some emotional things going on, or maybe you have some energetic things going on, or maybe it's a physical thing that's going on. Whatever is going on, your body is intelligent. It knows exactly how to help you, to get you to transform it. The thing is that we have to be in the right mode. We have to be in a mode, like I call it the transformation mode. We have to be in the transformation mode in order for the body to automatically do its thing and transform whatever it needs to transform. See, the body is a natural bioprocessor.
Mm.
Yes, it's a natural bioprocessor. Now, we think it's our brain that's a bioprocessor. Nope, it's not. Our brain can only handle a few things at a time. If you think about a telephone number, it was made to handle, or not made, but when we think of a telephone number, it only has 7 digits because that's about how many we can remember. So that's how your brain works. It only handles a short amount of things to deal with. But the body is meant to deal with things like emotions, like physical issues, like pain, to release it, right? So the body is a releasing mechanism. But the intellect in your mind, it doesn't have the ability to release. But what we do is we try to send our brain information like the emotions and the things that are coming up. And the brain's saying, whoa, I'm on overload. That's just way too much for me to deal with. And so the brain gets overwhelmed, we get overwhelmed, and then we're like, well, now what do I do? So
Mm.
I teach people to move the energy at the cellular level of their body, using the body as a bioprocessor to process the information and energy that's causing you um, upheaval or unwellness, whatever it is for you that you want to change, can be changed through moving that energy.
Wow, beautiful. You know what? And since we talked, because we talked, and you taught me so many things just by interviewing you. So since we talked, I've been putting intentionally my energy to the base of my spine, okay, the entire day yesterday, and I felt really more grounded. I felt like I was able to handle a lot of chaos that's been going on because yeah, I'm in the middle of creating this show and presenting it to people. There's a lot of stuff happening, but I felt so much more grounded. And that was the power, just from talking to you, that golden nugget. I felt like, hey, I have a new strategy. I have a new way to access that healing power of my body, right?
Absolutely. So when we bring our attention lower in our body, it helps us to do many things. One is it relaxes the body, opens up the body, grounds us. It's a connection to the quantum field. It's a whole bunch of things that helps us get there. And I also want you to consider that this is not a strategy, that this is a way to get to a way of being. So it is the access point to our beingness. And so when you're in your beingness, you're out of your head, which is a really good thing. And I like to say it's good to be out of your mind. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
people say it's not so good to be out of your mind, but in this
Let's be out of our minds completely. That's it.
absolutely, absolutely. So when you're out of your mind and you're in your body, you're in a place where transformation and miracles happen.
Yes, coming back into the body. And you talked about the body being this mechanism, really knowing what is right for us, right? Self-healing mechanism. And this is one of the things that I speak with so many guests on this show about. So tell us more, because it may sound a little bit woo-woo. Like, okay, so I'm accessing my body's like ability to heal. Like, doesn't it sound a little abstract? How would you like bring it down to earth to people?
Well, absolutely. First of all, I think it's really important to know that everything that I teach is simple.
Yes.
There are no complicated things. And I say this really coming from my heart because
Mm.
I was in a place of anxiety and huge fear. And I was in fight or flight all the time. And that's changed in my life now. But many, 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 many years ago, this was how I lived my life. And I couldn't handle anything more. It was too much to do something that was really complicated. So I needed something really simple. So I created quantum energy transformation in a simplistic way based on science. So I use Dr. Bruce Lipton's science to help me and guide me to know, well, what do I need to do where it aligns with the science of quantum biology and it aligns with the body energetically to be able to create quantum shifts. And I kind of accidentally found it as clients were automatically shifting left and right, and I was like, what is happening? People are transforming and really feeling better very, very rapidly. And I didn't know, honestly, that was, I didn't know how to handle it because that's not normal. Normal is we take a long time to heal. Normal is there's a lot of struggle. Normal is it's really difficult, right?
Yes.
But I found a way that's easy and it's doable and it's powerful. So it's really not woo-woo stuff that I'm talking about because we're talking about engaging the body in a very practical way that aligns with the science of quantum biology, that also allows us to strengthen our energy system. And when we
Okay.
strengthen our energy, that information is sent to the body, and the body says, oh, there are new patterns that I need to learn. Oh, there's new ways of doing things. I didn't understand that yet. So when we move the energy, we're moving energy that's at the cellular structure of the body. In other words, that's where you get the term quantum healing or quantum transformation. So quantum means that you're working at the cellular structure of the body. And
Okay.
how you do that is you first have to connect to the cellular structure of the body.
How
And
how do we do that?
well, it isn't the head, right? It isn't the mind.
Yes.
So how
Uh-huh.
we do that is by putting our attention at the base of our spine
Yeah.
as the connection point. And when we do that, that's an invitation for us to jump into to the quantum field. It's not everything, but it's the invitation. So once we get the invitation going, we're started our journey into the quantum field. Then what we need to do is we need to open up more space, because space is required for energy to move. See, energy
Mhm.
cannot move unless it has space. So
Yes.
space is a really, really important factor in this. So simply by putting your awareness at the base of your spine, space opens. And
Mm.
space opens, it feels good. Our stress goes away, our anxiety vanishes, and we feel like we're stronger and can deal with things more easily and quickly.
Mhm. So everybody, let's try that. Okay, whoever's watching, come into your body and put your attention at the base of your spine. How would that feel to you? What do you feel? What do you notice? Right?
One way to do that really easily
Hmm.
is just to take one hand and put it on your head, and then just allow your hand to go down slowly down the body and follow your attention. Your attention follows your hand. So as your hand goes
Hmm.
down, so
Hmm.
does your attention. And you're past the throat and the heart. And just follow your hand. Wherever your hand goes, that's where your attention goes. Your upper stomach now, and your
Hmm.
upper stomach.
I'm doing that.
Put your hand to the tailbone now, and just keep your attention where your hand is. And it's really easy, right? It's really
Hmm. Yes, that brought me so much more into my body right now too. Just that body, and when you talk about the body being connected, when we use our hands, they're really powerful, right?
absolutely,
Because
because
they
your hands
direct
are
we
healing.
direct our attention through our hands as well. We use our hands all the time, right? So we all, I think, automatically direct our attention through our hands. So just that simple little technique or tidbit, you just actually allowing yourself to come into your body from that space of being out.
Exactly. So as you
Beautiful.
engage the body this way, you
Yeah.
start to realize that you can start living from a very different perspective in your life, with no fight or flight, with no anxiety. And what does that do? That allows you to eliminate emotional, physical, and energetic issues that show up in the body quite fast. And of course,
Hmm.
there's a little bit more to it, which you'll learn in the
Yeah.
interview. And it's very powerful to jump
Hmm.
in to the quantum field and create some changes in ways that align with your identity. So that's another thing that's important.
Yeah.
You want to make changes that are in alignment with who you are. You don't want to make changes that don't align, because then you're not going to be able to keep those changes. You want everything to be in alignment with every chakra of the body, with
Okay.
your purpose in your life. All of that needs to align in order for
Okay.
things to go very smoothly in your life.
So, if you were to give us an advice, okay, how do we start to understand what is in alignment with us? Because oftentimes I feel like we can go out and like try to be in alignment with what is on Facebook or what's on Instagram, right? Or
Right?
in alignment with something external. What would you advise us all right now? How do we start that process? Because I think it's a practice and it's a process too, right?
Well, the first thing is to get into the body. And getting into the body, the first step, as we just talked about, is putting your
Hmm.
attention at the base of your spine. As
Yeah.
you spend more time there, you'll notice that your higher self will start to come into the body and connect inside of you. And when that happens, now it's called being in the body. So now you're not just having that invitation, you're actually in your body. Once you can feel the energy of who you are from that perspective, you start to realize your identity and your purpose, and everything starts to come as insights very quickly and easily. And through that, everything starts to align. The energy movement that you have will align with who you are becoming, and transformation happens quickly and easily.
All right. Wow. So we're talking about all those subjects on the interview with Joshua, and he's got so much more to offer. Believe me, Yes, he's a gold mine of amazing guidance for us all. So I so appreciate Joshua. I mean, is there something you want to share with us as we part today?
Well, I'd like to just remind everybody that anything is possible, that we are taught that there is struggle, that you need to work hard to get somewhere, that you have to, painstakingly do something and then you'll get the result. And if you don't work hard, then you're not going to get there. All this stuff that's not true. That if you work the way your body works and your energy system works, then everything happens easily. So that's the
That
power of quantum energy transformation.
Awesome. I love that. Absolutely. Well, Joshua, thanks so much for jumping on the show today, on the live today. And everybody, like I said, if you want to listen to the whole show, I'm going to put the link in the comments, and you probably can find it also in the Facebook Live description. So yeah, join us and connect with us and reach out. If you have questions for me or for Joshua, we're here. We're here to facilitate this process of expansion for you and getting into your true health, getting that abundant energy in a way that doesn't have to be hard, difficult, can be simple, right? Just like Joshua's teaching. Well, I mean, that was awesome. Thank you so much for bringing us all back into the body again, Joshua. Okay, so we'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
Bye.